Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has not really moved much today. We had that break above the descending trend line, and we're still holding above the green trend line. So basically what we've seen is a break above this red trend line we've looked at for the last few days and weeks actually, and a possible retest, okay? A possible retest. You see here the price came down. I mean, this is a trend line that started on the, you could say on the 7th of June, right? So it's not, 100% super accurate with these a trend line that lasts that long, and you see slightly different prices on different exchanges. So if the retest, if we had here on the index chart a slight break, I mean, it might look different on other exchanges. Important is we haven't broken back below the red trend line, and also this green trend line I shared is still holding as well. So we're holding above that, consolidating at the moment just after a breakout. But we haven't seen that strong upside momentum that would take the price even higher to the next resistance levels. For example, 60,700 is the next one. It's the next Fibonacci level that is relevant, but then really important is the 61,500 level. Why is that one so important? By the way, in the previous video, I also took a look at the daily chart. So if you're interested there to find out more about the daily, check it out. Until then, if you're not doing that, we'll just wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to cover the daily again. But what I wanted to say actually is until we have 5 waves up, this could simply be a B wave rally. So it is just corrective. That means, also with all those rallies we've now seen in the altcoin sector, most of them have only 3 waves up. So XRP, ADA, VeChain, okay? It's only 3 waves up. But on some of them, we can already watch now for a 4-5 pattern because the 3rd wave is long enough. Okay, so in the white count, which is the bullish scenario, we could say, okay, this was a wave 1, this was a wave 2, the wave 3 might still be unfolding, and then we could get another 4 and 5. So the question is, okay, why couldn't this be the 3rd wave top? Okay, why not just say wave 3, wave 4, wave 5? I know there are people who label it that way. It's just not for me. I mean, it's just not for me. I've learned over the years, especially in crypto, that if a 3rd wave doesn't reach the 1.38 extension, it's often failing. It's often failing. I mean, this is only, it looks visually like 5 waves, but the Fibonacci levels don't align, okay? So it's not according to my principles. And you could say, okay, maybe my principles aren't the right ones, and they are not, it's not an exact science, but I can tell you that I'm using what I find most reliable, okay? What gives me an edge in the market. Also with regards to the analysis, obviously, there are even people who label it 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, these will fail. I mean, a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setup, I mean, yeah, it's not going to work. I mean, okay, never say never, but we just have to go with what is most probable. I mean, anything is possible, but not everything is probable. And I always try to give you the most probable scenarios. The ones I just showed you, they are, for me, at the lower end of probability. So, therefore, the white count is what I observe. It is just the roadmap, what the market needs to show us, 3rd wave, and then a 4th and a 5th, to confirm that the larger 4th wave here bottomed on the 5th of July. Only 3 waves up for now, okay? Only 3 waves up for now. That means we have to be cautious. And it also means that it's not bearish, but it means we have to be cautious. I have no confirmation that a local top has been made. Yesterday, it looked as if there had been a local top, but that was invalidated. So we pushed higher, broke above this trend line. Important is now, however, that in the 3rd wave, the price needs to get to the 61.5K level or higher. This is not a maximum target. It's the first reliable target. I want a 3rd wave to get to the 1.38 extension. It is here at 61.5K. And it is, so 61,500. And it is the only level, I mean the first level that needs to be reached for me to call the 3rd wave a viable 3rd wave. That means, in other words, if we don't even get there, I can't call this a third wave, and really only with waves 4 and 5 I can call it a 5-wave move and explore the idea that we've bottomed. I mean, already exploring that, but I can't confirm that we've bottomed on the 5th of July. Until then, we need to be extremely cautious. Okay, it doesn't mean it's bearish. I mean, the trend is clearly up, especially here from the Friday low. No, we're moving higher, higher lows, higher highs. But only in baby steps, you could say. Only in baby steps. Good for the altcoins. Some altcoins have performed quite well. Now they're consolidating a bit. We just need to see now if they can push a little higher, also with Bitcoin, get to their third wave targets, and then I can add a support zone for wave 4. It's a bit too early for that. In the very short term, I would observe this green trend line. It keeps the trend up in the very short term. A break of that trend line might indicate that we've topped here in the short-term bearish scenario in a B wave. We can always top in a B wave as long as it's only a 3-wave rally. So we're watching for signals 5 waves down and breaks of support. And then it could take us down lower in wave C or 4. But for now, the short-term trend is up. We broke above the trend line. We talked about the MACD on the daily, that's bullish. We talked about the RSI on the daily that shows some bullish signals. I wouldn't be surprised if the low is already in. All I'm saying is I can't confirm it yet, and I give you the clear levels that need to be reached for the price to confirm it. So that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.